All right, so good afternoon, everyone. In my last class on Saturday, I have taught you how can we add search view and how can we add tab layout with frame layout, I guess. And today we are going to have search view on toolbar. So in my previous class, we just added search view in the layout in the main application, in the middle of the application, or in the main view. Now today we will learn, or I'm going to teach you how we can add or implement Android search view on a toolbar. So Android search view on toolbar. First we'll go through the basic overview. Oh, what happened? All right. So as you know, we have already implemented search view widget or activity layout. It can also be possible to implement it over toolbar, or you can say action bar. So we have already implemented search view over activity layout, but it can also be implemented over toolbar or action bar. For implementing search view over toolbar, we need to create menu option and place search view widget on it. So if you wanted to have search view, what you need to do, we need to implement a menu option first, and then we can place search widget or search view widget on it. That's how we can use or how we can implement search view over toolbar. Okay, so let's go through the example directly. So example is we are going to create a new project with the name Android search view over toolbar. As always, first thing is add the, or you can say modify the file activity main .xml. We will have add another layout file, which is basically a menu. So another layout file, menu.xml for menu, and then modify main activity.java file. Then we can run the application and test the results. That's it. So these are the results. So that these are the views, or these are the steps that we have to perform in order to, or we have to implement in order to get a result or test a result. So what we'll do now, we'll just check, copy it in order to save the time. I'll go and create a new project first of all. I will select the empty activity. Then I will name it as Android Search View or Toolbar. It's Java here. And make sure that use legacy Android support libraries are here. Use legacy Android support libraries will prevent you from using the latest Play services and Jetpack libraries. But if you want, you can use them. It depends. If you do not want to use Play services and Jetpack libraries, so it's you need to uncheck it. Okay, but for now, I'm just going to. You need Android support libraries. If you need the support libraries, you can check it and finish. Here is it. We have the project here, but I'm going to close the previous one. It's taking some time to build the project. Okay, here we go. Let's start from activity. This is our directory and directory of files. This is drawable, and we have files here. Map, we have layout here, activity main. This is our main file. So in this activity main file, we are not doing anything. We are removing the text view widget. What we have to do, we are going to add a list view widget, and the layout will be constant layout. So list view, and width will be match parent, and height will be fill parent. Okay, and I am going to choose the Android ID because we have to link it to the file. So Android ID @ list view. That's it. We do not need any more attributes or properties of Java for this widget. I'm going to close it at the same time. That's list view. Android ID is list view. Width is match parent is fill parent. That's it. And now what we have to do is we have to create a menu.xml file in menu folder and place the following code. Wait a sec. We can create a separate folder here, res new Android source directory. No, new directory, and we can name it as menu. That's if you have to create another activity, so we can create another folder. So that's menu. We'll just refresh it. There is any way. Where is the refresh button? Why it has not came? It's a manifest file layout. There's no option like what? Directory menu already exists, but it's not here. Why it's not showing?
Sir, what's the error?
It's not, no error is there. It's not showing the folder that we have created here, menu. It's showing drawable layout, map and values. I want to refresh it. Refresh button. There's no error, but it's not showing the folder. When you go to this folder, so you see drive users, administrator, Android projects, app, source, main, res. You can see I have created. Okay. Let's say I will just be given small name to it. Yeah, here we go. It's here. So I gave a capital name. We should be having all the smalls here, small names to folders here. Now right click over here. I can give a new XML layout file. I will create or I will add a new XML layout file here. So it should be a menu file. So I am going to name it as menu XML file, and root tag should be menu, and then layout file name should be menu, and root tag file name tag should be menu, because it's a menu that we are adding. We can go here and we created a file called menu, but it came under XML. Why it came under XML? Not an issue. So we can add it in under layout also. So that's menu.xml, and now here what we are going to do, we are going to add the items. So item, but it's not giving me the tag automatically. Item, then Android ID equals to @ plus ID app bar search new XML widget view. No, it's correct. App parse search, let's say. At the rate mip map, and then you can say IC launcher, Android title is equal to search app shows as action. So
Sir, you don't have the XMLNS app import on there. That's why the app is in red, I believe.
which one?
XMLNS app import. It's like the XMLNS Android, but instead of Android, it says app.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it says, I think it has this, the one I'm talking about is also in main. Maybe you can copy activity underscore main. Maybe you can copy and paste it from there.
Okay, so there is one that's Android XML. So I have write X
MLNS.
MLNS.
Then it's a URL, like that one.
No, first is Android, and then this is app, I guess. This one
Yeah,
equals
yeah.
to HTTP Sigma's
First
Android.com
one.
APK. This
First
REST
one.
auto. Yep,
There.
there we go. So X, that's the Sigma which we need to include. Sigma's Android.com APK REST auto. Okay, that was the missing thing. Okay, so I hope there's no error now. So that's it about the file. And now finally we are done with activity file. We are done with menu. Now we have to go to main Java file where we have to first of all define some public variables or objects using the list view, as we have added a list view widget in activity main XML file. So we'll go and create a variable for that. So list view. Next is we'll create an array list where we're going to store the things list view and its type string. Yep. And then list All right, and then again, I'm going to create array adapter. I'm going to use array adapter as an object again string, and then adapter. Adapter. It's adapter. So these are the four variables, or you can say objects that we have created. Then first thing is to store it or call them. List view is the first one, which is equal to call them using the widget. So list view, find view by ID. The ID is r.id dot its list view. Then next will be list, adding the items, is equal to new array list, and that's it. Then we can add as many items as we want, the same way like we did in the last class. List add, suppose that we will add anything, for example, computer. We want to search for computer. We want to add more than those search items. They will be all stored in go up mobile. Suppose that this is just the application of e-commerce, so where people are going to search everything like mobile. They're going to search for books. They're going to search for clothes. They're going to search for shoes. They're going to search for gaming, games. They're going to search for laptops. They're going to search for what other things? Sports, wear. Then also they can search for peripherals. You can add more if you want. Hard drives. Routers. And then switches. This is enough.